If your vision is starting to worry you, if things like reading small print and seeing the menu in dark restaurants are getting tougher every day, if you're worried about your eyesight fading as you get older, there are two things you must know right now. One, you're not alone. Far from it. Millions more people over the age of 50 are suddenly dealing with age-related vision loss. In fact, just in the past few years, something has been stealing seniors' sight at a shocking pace. You'll find out what it is in just a minute. Prepare yourself, because you're going to see how certain household objects are burning out the cells in your eyes that allow you to see. The second thing you need to know is this. If you want to save the vision you still have, and especially if you want to help reverse fading eyesight, it's absolutely mission critical that you take action now. And in the next few minutes, you'll find out about recent findings from Florida International University sending shockwaves through the world of ophthalmology. According to clinical studies, you can now slash your risk of age-related vision loss by a full 82% and help reverse the age-related vision loss you've already suffered if you put these breakthrough findings to good use before it's too late. Imagine ditching the reading glasses, even if you live to 120, because what you're about to learn actually helps reverse fading eyesight. Imagine being able to drive at night with more confidence and read the menu in dim restaurants with ease, because the secret revealed in this video is scientifically shown to improve contrast sensitivity up to 400% so you can see clearly in low light situations. Imagine doing all the detailed close-up work you want, like a 2,000-piece jigsaw puzzle, a detailed cross-stitch, or tying fishing flies, without tired, blurry eyes. Because this secret is shown to help reduce eye strain and fatigue starting in just 14 days. Imagine keeping crystal clear HD vision for all your days so you can enjoy the things that really matter in life, like the light in your grandson's eyes on Christmas morning or the pictures from your wedding day. That's the proven power of the vision-enhancing secret revealed in this video. First, I must warn you, you probably won't believe what you're about to hear. Friend, we're in the midst of an unprecedented nationwide epidemic of age-related vision loss. The facts come from one of the most reliable sources in the scientific world, the U.S. National Eye Institute. In the year 2000, there were 1.7 million recorded cases of age-related macular degeneration, the vision-robbing condition that affects seniors. By 2010, there were well over 2 million cases. Last year, there were over 2.5 million cases. And in just a few more years, there will be more than 3.6 million seniors suffering from this vision-robbing syndrome. Here's why this is so important for you. There's something behind this spike, something that's recently been added to our modern world, something we thought was safe but is destroying our eyesight at a record pace. And now the smoking gun has emerged. Turns out certain household items are secretly emitting a form of low-level radiation. That's right, I said radiation that burns out the cells in our eyes that allow us to see. This story still hasn't made it to mainstream news yet. Yet the danger to your eyesight is so serious and protecting yourself is so simple once you know the secret. I felt compelled to share this information with you before it's too late. In the next few minutes, you'll see the shocking facts behind this modern epidemic. And more importantly, you'll discover the simple technique that helps shield your eyes from the effects of this radiation. It doesn't involve surgery, exercises, special glasses, or anything like that. In fact, it's so easy, it takes about 20 seconds a day. Yet it's so powerful, not only can you reduce your risk of age-related vision loss up to 82%, you can actually help reverse the vision loss you've already suffered. My name is Dr. Alan Spreen. I've been a medical doctor for well over 30 years now. That gives me a unique perspective on the sudden spike in age-related vision problems. I hear so many complaints about dim, fading vision, floaters, dark spots, poor night vision, and trouble reading small print. I knew something was causing this dramatic spike. Yet when I found out what it was, I could scarcely believe it myself. Because the vision-robbing radiation we're talking about comes from a source you might never expect. Your TV. And your computer, and your laptop, your cell phone, even those new curly-Q fluorescent light bulbs. You see, the American Macular Degeneration Foundation has revealed something truly shocking. Our modern electronics pump out huge amounts of a type of radiation called high-energy visible light, or HVL. And HVL burns out your retinal cells, exactly the same way sunlight burns the cells on your skin. Can you imagine what this vision-robbing radiation is doing to your eyes, even if you only watch an hour of TV a day? As a doctor with more than 3 decades of experience, I can tell you it's destroying your retinal cells and could very well be skyrocketing your risk of age-related vision loss. But don't worry, you don't need to miss a minute of Fox News, because there is a way to help protect your retinal cells from HVL damage and start to reverse the age-related vision loss you already have. Remember when your mom told you to eat plenty of carrots because they're good for your eyes? Well, she was on the right track. See, carrots are rich in nutrients called carotenoids. That's where they get their name. And carotenoids are nature's answer to damaging blue light. They absorb the energy from blue light waves and keep your eye cells from burning out, almost like sunscreen for your eyes. Now, in a perfect world, we'd get enough carotenoids from our diets. But we don't live in a perfect world. We live in a world where everyone is switching out their light bulbs for the new kinds promoted by the government, where TVs are everywhere, from the barber shop to the restaurant, and now even our phones pump out vision-robbing radiation. So in my medical opinion, if you want to save your eyes, eating your veggies is not enough. Not anymore. Luckily, nature has another answer. There are 2 very special carotenoids that seem like they were designed to help protect and strengthen your eyesight, and they're much more powerful than the ones you get from vegetables. If you're especially health savvy, you may have heard of them, lutein and zeaxanthin. When it comes to shielding your eyes from HVL damage, and even helping to reverse the age-related vision loss you already have, they're absolute superstars. Their molecular structure, which is unique in all of nature, lets them filter out the frequencies of light that damage your eyes. And because they're the only carotenoids found in your eyes, without them you'd have zero protection. Friend, when you get the right forms and proper amounts of these eye health superstars, the results are simply incredible. Here's the thing, it's nearly impossible to get enough from your diet, no matter how healthy you eat. For example, one food source of lutein is green lettuce, but you'd have to eat about 66 pounds of lettuce a month to get the right amount of lutein. And one of the most important forms of zeaxanthin has only been found in fish skin, shrimp shells, and turtle fat. Friend, is it any wonder your vision is starting to fade? Your eyes are bombarded with radiation that burns out your visual cells. And one of the only places to get the nutrients you need is turtle fat? Luckily, scientists in Washington, D.C. discovered another source. It's a plant, but probably not one you eat on a regular basis either. I'm talking about marigold flowers. Notice how they have vibrant yellow, orange, and red colors? All carotenoid-rich plants have this kind of coloring, from carrots to peaches to sweet potatoes to red bell peppers. But when it comes to lutein and zeaxanthin in particular, turns out marigolds are just bursting with these eye-saving nutrients. Once scientists extracted the lutein and zeaxanthin from marigold flowers, they were able to put them to the test in real people suffering with age-related vision loss. And the evidence is clear. These 2 nutrients can slash your risk of age-related vision loss by a full 82%. So you can stop worrying about your vision getting worse and enjoy your TV and computer time, especially when you see the rest of the amazing results from clinical trials. In short, taking lutein and zeaxanthin improves just about every measure of your visual health. I'm talking about close-up vision, or what scientists call near visual acuity, so you can ditch the reading glasses and still easily read small print. Lay down the perfect finishing stitch in your patchwork quilt, or tie on a lure with a perfect fisherman's knot. Visual endurance, which is your ability to focus on something like a book or computer screen for long periods without your eyes getting tired and blurry. Glare sensitivity and contrast sensitivity, which is how well you see in low light conditions and adjust from sudden brightness back to darkness. Both of these factors are what allow you to drive at night with total confidence. They also let you read menus in dim restaurants and see your way around the house after dark without running into things. And best of all, the support you get from taking these nutrients every day means you're always guarded against the terrifying prospect of vision loss, because you'll know your eyes are getting healthier and healthier every day. Knowing your eyesight is protected every day, that's a great feeling, and you deserve to experience it for yourself. which is why, with the help of my team at North Star Nutritionals, I've put together a nutritional formula that can give your eyes the support they need. After selling out our initial supply in record time, it's back in stock for a short time, and you're invited to try it risk-free. It's called oxyxanthin, and it contains the exact forms and amounts of lutein and zeaxanthin used in clinical trials. But we didn't stop there, because my research into the vision loss epidemic yielded 2 more breakthroughs I believe no vision formula is complete without. The first is another carotenoid nutrient called astaxanthin. It comes from a special form of red algae. Now maybe you're wondering, why add another carotenoid nutrient when you already have lutein and zeaxanthin? Great question. The answer is that astaxanthin is very similar to lutein and zeaxanthin, but it's even more potent. And the early vision research tells me it's the next big thing in eye protection. In fact, I have no doubt that it'll soon be mentioned right along with lutein and zeaxanthin in all the latest research. I can't help but believe that if the folks in the clinical trials had gotten a few milligrams of astaxanthin along with lutein and zeaxanthin, their results would have been even more life-changing. And remember, this is more than just protection against future age-related vision loss. These nutrients are so potent, they can actually help relieve some of the burnout that's already affecting your eyes. So even if you're already getting a little blurry, even if your eyes get tired and watery when you watch TV for a long time, even if you feel like your vision is already starting to fade, and even if your eye doctor has already diagnosed you with age-related macular degeneration, this formula has everything you need for the healthiest eyes of your life. Eyes that get measurably better and better with each passing day. So whatever important events are waiting for you in the months and years to come, whether it's the birth of a grandchild, a long-awaited visit with distant relatives, a dream vacation with your loved one, you can see it all in crystal clear, high definition, especially when you factor in oxyxanthin's final nutrient powerhouse, a type of lubricating molecule called hyaluronic acid, or HA. Let me ask you, have you ever had one of those dark spots or floaters in your vision? Sure, we all get them every once in a while. But as you get older, and especially if you don't get enough HA, you'll start seeing a lot more of them, because HA is a major component of the clear gel-like liquid inside your eyeballs. And if you don't get enough, that fluid starts to dry up and get kind of, stringy. And those strings cast shadows, which show up as dark spots. In fact, without HA, eventually your eyes would be full of dark spots, and before long your eyeballs themselves could lose their shape and start to shrivel up like raisins in the sun. Now, to be clear, there haven't yet been any formal studies on HA and vision, but to me it's as plain as the nose on my face. In fact, it's so important, I believe it makes no sense at all to produce a vision supplement without HA. That's why I included 50 milligrams of pure HA, the recommended daily amount, in each dose of oxyxanthin. To my knowledge, oxyxanthin is the only formula on the market to include this critical nutrient, along with all the carotenoids to help shield your eyes from HVL damage. And don't worry, we fit it all into one easy-to-swallow soft gel per day, so you don't have to worry about choking down a handful of pills. Just one, and you're done. Are you starting to see what a difference this formula could make in your life? Let's face it, the prospect of losing your vision is terrifying, no matter how many times your doctor says it's just part of getting older. So you can just imagine the peace of mind you'll get knowing your vision is getting healthier and healthier every day. In fact, I encourage you to test it out for yourself. Once you start taking oxyxanthin daily, find some text that's really small and hard to read. I like the fine print at the bottom of certain magazine ads, like the ones for prescription drugs. That's some tiny type. Anyway, try to read it without reading glasses and without holding it right up to your face. It's okay if you can't read it at first. Just repeat the test once every 2 weeks for 6 months. By the end of 6 months, you should notice a remarkable difference. That tiny text will be no problem for your newly nourished eyes. And that's just one of the ways you'll know oxyxanthin is working. You should notice lots of other welcome changes too. Easier driving at night thanks to improved contrast sensitivity and glare recovery. Using your reading glasses less and less. Maybe getting rid of them altogether thanks to the improvements in near visual acuity. Less fatigue and strain in your eye muscles, even after long hours of reading or surfing the web, thanks to increased antioxidant levels. and a profound clarity and sharpness in your vision, almost like colors are brighter than before. And best of all, by taking just one oxyxanthin soft gel daily, you'll know you're protected against age-related vision loss. That's why I highly recommend starting with a 6-month supply of oxyxanthin, so you have time to literally see the difference it makes. And since the only place to get oxyxanthin is through North Star Nutritionals and this presentation, you're in luck. In a moment, a button will appear below this video. Click it to access the easy-to-read, fully secure order form and claim your 6-month supply of oxyxanthin. Please understand, though, if you want to take advantage of this breakthrough, you'll need to act quickly. You see, we already sold out once. In fact, our initial supply was gone in the blink of an eye. Since then, it's taken several months to produce this new batch. That's because our manufacturing process puts quality above speed. While drugstore brands crank out bottles by the millions every day, we do things a bit differently. For starters, my team and I personally hand select each ingredient based on the most robust scientific evidence. For example, I don't just pick any old form of lutein. I select the one tested to contain at least 20% lutein crystals, each less than 12 micrometers in diameter, so they can be absorbed as easily as possible. And the same care is given to each ingredient. Point is, it takes time to produce supplements this way. So if you want to claim your supply of oxyxanthin while it's still available, you'll need to jump on it quickly, because the amount we have in stock now will not last long. Of course, you must be wondering how much oxyxanthin costs. After all, it's clearly different from the mass-produced eye vitamins you see at the grocery store. And when you think of the countless hours of development that went into the formula, not to mention the strict quality control measures for the ingredients, it would make sense for a month's supply of oxyxanthin to cost at least a couple $100. And to be honest, it would be a bargain at that price. If you think about it, how much is your clear vision worth to you? It's almost like asking, how much is the sight of your grandchild's smile worth to you? The twinkle in your loved one's eye, the words in your favorite book. I bet you'd gladly pay $1,000, $10,000, or more to keep getting to enjoy those precious sights. Of course, we want to make oxyxanthin affordable for everyone, so you won't pay anywhere near that. The regular price for a 1-bottle, 1-month supply of oxyxanthin is only $59.95, but you can get an even better price if you shop smart. Just select a multi-bottle order at checkout and you'll get a hefty discount of the single bottle price. The discount for a 3-month supply is good, and the savings on a 6-month supply are even better. And keep in mind, I do recommend giving it 6 months while doing your small print reading test once a month to really see the changes. And knowing that oxyxanthin is likely to sell out again in the next few weeks, and that your order is covered by a money-back guarantee either way, it makes a lot of sense to stock up now. And let me be absolutely clear about that guarantee, since you may be wondering if there's some fine print or gotcha details. Let me assure you, there's none of that. You can go ahead and feel completely secure when you place your order today, because oxyxanthin is backed not with a regular money-back guarantee, but North Star Nutritional's gold standard guarantee. It's our unconditional 100% satisfaction promise to you. It means that if at any time, for any reason whatsoever, you don't feel like oxyxanthin has exceeded your expectations, if you don't notice the clarity and brightness of your vision, if you don't see the difference when you're driving, reading, playing cards, or writing a letter, if you don't agree this is the most effective vision formula you've ever tried, you get back every penny of the purchase price. No questions, no hassles, no fine print. Just send your current order back, even if it's just empty bottles, and I'll give you a prompt refund. And there's no time limit either. Whether it's 3 months from now or 3 years down the road, you can always return your most recent order for a prompt and courteous refund. Some of our colleagues think we're nuts to offer such a free and open money-back promise. They think we'll lose money or even get ripped off. But we know that once you see the change oxyxanthin makes in your life, sending it back will be the furthest thing from your mind. Now remember, in every bottle of oxyxanthin, you're getting all 3 effective evidence-based nutrients to protect and enhance your vision, including research-proven amounts of both lutein and zeaxanthin. So no matter how much eye-burning blue light you're exposed to, you always have powerful protection from the effects of age-related vision loss. The next big thing in vision health, astaxanthin, the carotenoid with even more potency than lutein and zeaxanthin, which is also a very potent antioxidant. Plus, a full dose of pure hyaluronic acid to support the clear gel-like fluid in your eyes. And even better, through this presentation, you can try oxyxanthin without paying a cent for shipping, because today's order comes with a free membership in our auto delivery service. That means after your initial order is about to run out, our system will automatically alert us, we'll recharge the card you used today, and your next shipment of oxyxanthin will arrive at your door just in time, and shipping will always be free. Of course, you can cancel auto delivery service at any time, no questions asked. You can also pause it or change the schedule with a quick phone call. With a generous money-back guarantee, free shipping, and the best price we've ever offered, there's never been a better time to put oxyxanthin to the test, especially when you remember how serious the threat to your vision is. Every minute that goes by, even while you look at this screen right now, your eyes are being bombarded with radiation that will steal your sight if you let it. It's time to give your eyes the powerful support they need and keep your vision clear and healthy. Just click the button below to get started. You'll be taken over to your secure order page where you can review all your details before you check out. But please don't delay. We expect our current supply of oxyxanthin to sell out in the next few weeks, if not sooner.